Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Today I'm going to be answering the question. Someone said that they don't find funny videos funny anymore. This is a very interesting question. Let's say you're used to watching like those cute cat videos or those funny TikToks, and you really did enjoy them. You're laughing hysterically, forwarding them to your friends so that you can laugh together. And you really feel that actually, your life was getting back on track, and you were really living an enjoyable life, and you really felt that the internet is actually a very great place now because you can just indulge yourself in social media, indulge yourself in shorts, in some YouTube shorts or reels, and we just laugh the whole day, and you want that to continue. And then all of a sudden, you don't find them funny anymore. So why is that? Actually, this is a very common sign of emotional numbness creeping in, because with numbness, actually, we don't find things pleasurable as before. So something was pleasurable. Yeah, it was enjoyable. You used to enjoy and laugh really loudly. But then all of a sudden, there's this flatness, like nothing. You don't really feel it. It doesn't give you that high, that peak. There's nothing. It's just really blunt. It is like you've just checked out. It's like you've burnt out all your emotions. Like there's nothing. That's what numbness does. Numbness drives you to this point where the things you used to enjoy are not enjoyable anymore, or are not pleasurable anymore, are not funny anymore, or they don't give you any spark anymore. Because laughter and those funny videos, they gave you some sort of spark, or there was some movement, or you perceive there was some movement deep within you. So now, but when you are numb, or when you're emotionally numb, those things, they don't have an emotional matter. And because laughter is actually being driven by emotions, so like not laughter as just the action, but the whole aspect of being funny or witty. There is an emotion or a sensation to it. So now when you're numb, the sensations are not coming along, or you can't perceive the sensations, simply because the mind goes to the point where it saw that all those things are not good for you, or the mind saw that all these things are not good for this person. So I need to protect the energy of this person. So by protecting the energy, it disconnects you from yourself, and when it disconnects you from yourself, everything feels flat, like it's like food without flavor. And then your mind is like, there is no need for this person to taste the flavor of this food. If this person tastes the flavor of the food, they'll get hurt. That's what your nervous system does. It disconnects you when it sees something as harmful or as too much. That makes sense. So the thing is, you may have found all these funny videos funny before, but any desire or anything which is pleasurable has a limit. So now your mind got to the limit of like, this thing is not funny anymore. That's what pleasure is like. It gets to the point where it's not anymore, especially when that pleasure is on the opposite side of avoiding pain. Like you may be avoiding something by overindulging in those funny videos. Like you may be spending 3 to 4 hours doing it. Yes, you enjoy it, but it gets to the point where the thing you're avoiding, wants your attention, and that thing you're avoiding now is the pain inside. And when you avoid for so much, the moment it craves that attention, the mind is like, let me now stand back and shut down the pain. And by your mind shutting down the pain, it's also shutting the other side of pleasure, because pleasure and pain are like two sides of a coin. You can't have one without the other. So it was funny because you was shutting some pain, or you are avoiding something in your life. Now when this thing you are avoiding has become strong, like has become so charged, so emotionally charged to the point where it craves your attention, the mind is like, this person cannot handle it, let me just shut it down. And the moment your mind does that, it's also shutting down this other aspect of feeling things are pleasurable. So you are feeling or getting the pleasure of those funny videos, but at the same time you are avoiding something in your life. So that's why it's always very important. You might be enjoying something in life or having these intense moments, and then you're like, this is the best day of my life and everything. It's okay to enjoy and celebrate. I do enjoy and celebrate at times, but just be watchful that you're not using that enjoyment or that pleasure as an escape from something else. It's a tricky line. Yes, we want to be thrilled, we want to be happy, we want to feel pleasure, we want to laugh, to make jokes, to spend like countless hours like watching reels. But we also need to understand that the other side of the coin needs our attention. Let's say you can just watch for 30 minutes and then go take a walk or take care of yourself, go see your dentist, like talk to your family, or just do something which you are avoiding. And this avoidance, actually, what happens is it's mostly unconscious. Like you don't know you are avoiding something when you are enjoying those funny videos. But by doing it, let's say 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, you realize that a month later or a year later, like, hey, I've been spending like the whole year watching these funny videos. And then now the things you are avoiding come to the surface. And when they come to the surface, your mind is like, I cannot deal with that. Just push it aside. But that moment that your mind is pushing them aside is also the moment it's pushing aside the funny videos. Like even the funny videos now to the mind to you end up being triggering. Like it's annoying because you see it as a cause of your demise, or as the cause of the misery you are feeling deep inside, because you're seeing that actually you're seeing that actually if I would have just stopped watching these funny videos, I would have finished that project, or I would have saved my relationship. So yeah, sometimes the overindulgence in something pleasurable, like let's say watching funny videos, may be an escape from something unpleasurable. So let's always kind of find this balance. Like enjoy, yes, but also understand that there are some things in life which need your attention. Hope that makes sense, guys. So funny videos are still funny, but to your system, it's not funny because you use these funny videos as an avoidance of yourself. Until next time, have a wonderful evening.